this here on WSU campus.
We will let you know what they are hoping to get out of today's protest coming up.
West Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University. This is Murrow News 8.
Hello, I'm Jose.
And I'm Josie Goodrich. Welcome to Murrow News 8. There was a Palestine protest today on campus. The protest was about wanting a change from WSU. We heard a little more about the setup from one of the organizers.
We're having a referendum petition that is to get ASWC to make a statement on divestment as well as bring it to the Board of Regents. We have tried to go to the Washington State School Foundation and talk to them about their investments and also try to push them, but they have not responded back to us after our pushing. So we are now taking more physical actions to try to get them to actually respond and do something about this.
An ex-officer who was wanted for 2 murders was found dead in a standoff in Oregon. Elias Huizar was accused of killing his ex-wife and girlfriend. An Amber Alert was issued Monday night from Washington State Patrol, alerting that a man had killed his ex-wife, girlfriend, and abducted his 1-year-old son. They identified Huizar as a suspect. The 1-year-old Roman Santos was found in the back seat unharmed and was taken into police custody.
President Biden signed a law that would ban TikTok unless it is sold within a year. TikTok is owned by a Chinese company called ByteDance, and the new law requires them to sell TikTok to an American company or be banned from the U.S. If not sold within 12 months, web hosting services like Google and Apple would be forced to remove TikTok from app stores, discontinuing the app for 170 million American users.
The city of Pullman will be hosting a public forums tomorrow and Thursday for open thoughts on the fall transit routes. Tomorrow's forum will start at 4:45 and on Thursday it will start at 8 a.m. The new Pullman-Moscow Regional Airport Terminal is set to open on May 22nd. The work on the new terminal began 2 years ago. The new terminal is 6 times the size of the original terminal. The airport board is set to discuss the opening during their meeting today.
And a special look into one of WSU's marketing interns coming up after the break.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, yes, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work.
Thanks.
You, your plumber.
Breathe right into your foot.
Your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker.
On your left.
Your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot. Your co-pilot's co-pilot. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Well, Tin Tans is officially opening their second location today, right next to the land. The grand opening started today at 11 a.m. We have our live reporter, Lena, down there, celebrating the brand new opening. How is it going on down there, Lena?
It's been a pretty great day out here at Tin Tans. They say that they've got super lucky with their business on the grand opening day. Cars have been filtering in and out of this parking lot for the past hour, so I would say that we've even seen business be pretty good here today. They are located next to the land on Merman Street, and their menu is different than their location over on Greek Row, and it is more of a sit-down type restaurant, so I would say grab your friends, come check out the new location, check out the new menu, definitely grab a taco, and just come enjoy yourself and support them on their first day of being open. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Lena Fielding. WSU's Beta Theta Pi fraternity was recognized Sunday as the Fraternity Yard of the Semester. The award was presented on behalf of the College Hill Association and the City of Pullman.
If you're wondering who is behind the athletic promotions, Gunnar Miller has the answer. Let's take a look.
When you go to a sporting event at WSU, fans will mainly focus on the field of play, but if you look close enough, you will always see senior Abby LeVay working for the WSU Athletic Marketing.
She's always
first person in the door, last person out. She's running mini games at halftime. She's like throwing t-shirts at halftime. She's doing all these things that it's like I couldn't do personally.
It's very rare that you find someone at such a young age who's so eager to work.
Abby prides herself in how much time she puts into athletic marketing, where she has worked for the past 2 years.
Having that like reward of like seeing your work actually pay off is just like really cool to me. And so I don't know, I feel like that's just like one of the reasons that I'm like, yeah, like I want to do this.
LeVay is in charge of not only working games for marketing, but also coming up with their promotions, just like this Charlize Ledger-Walker bobblehead.
But the bobblehead isn't the only example. Abby has become such a respected member of the athletic marketing department that her bosses even ask her for input on all promotional giveaways for games.
Abby, being such a hardworking and loyal intern, allows me to lean on her when creating promotions or wanting to execute something. Like I kind of turn to her and be like, would you be interested in this? Are you interested in this?
From a viewer's perspective, people could believe that LeVay may view working for the marketing team is strictly a hobby, but to her, it's much more deeper and more personal than that.
I just really like the whole atmosphere. It's a lot of fun. And then just seeing how much like our work makes a difference on a fan's game experience, because like fans will go and like, yeah, they're there for the game, but if they get picked to be like on court or on field, like that's so much fun and they get so excited. And so just like seeing the difference in like the difference we make for a fan at a game is just like awesome to see.
For Abby, success has come easy in the marketing world. She has advice for any young girls that want to get involved in athletics.
Don't be afraid to talk to classmates, to other people, like just walking around campus, because you never know like who you can meet and what connections they have. And in the sporting industry, like that's a huge thing, is having those connections, because otherwise I wouldn't be here right now.
LeVay will be going to Florence, South Carolina to be working in baseball, looking to gain even more experience in the field. I'm Gunner Scott Miller, Murrow News 8.
The repaving of the Steptoe Butte Road will be delayed to next year, and the state park will close for several months. A Washington State Parks planner told us the delays are due to the Palouse Prairie. Only about 0.5% of the Palouse Prairie still exists today, and that is in the Steptoe area. Conserving this area and repaving the road have come to a standstill. The work is now scheduled to take place in the spring of 2025.
The U.S. Forest Service is conducting additional prescribed burns near Harvard, the local national forest in Idaho. Due to warmer weather and drier weather this week, it is allowing crews to burn in the Palouse Ranger districts in the Nez Perce Clearwater National Forest. The prescribed burn will involve about 40 acres and will help reduce wildfire risks.
There will be a prescribed burning in Latah County that will be happening throughout this week. About 40 acres will be burned with the plan to reduce risks of wildfires. Well, Josie Goodrich, the weather was great on my way here to class. How about yourself?
It was actually really nice.
Right?
I was wearing shorts and I felt great. So
Morgan White, will it stay?
Yeah, so the weather is pretty mild today. We're looking at some warm, mild temperatures and a very mild low tonight. As we look into the state map, we're seeing clouds across the state and rain in Olympia, unfortunately. So it's cloudy all over Washington on both sides, but no chance of meatballs. As we look towards the west side of the state, they're seeing high 50s. We're getting warmer in the center of the state, and then over here we're seeing a little bit more partly sunny skies, but those clouds are definitely hanging on in there. And then for the 5-day forecast, we're seeing rain, rain, and more rain. Unfortunately, if you're really bummed about this, you can watch Singing in the Rain. It's going to be a bummer. I did look till Tuesday. Tuesday will be sunny. It's just the next 5 days. It's going to be pretty similar temperatures. Chances of rain. The chances of rain are in 40, 20, 30% chances. So they're significant, but they're not a lot. So it could just be cloudy. So let's hope for that. As we look towards rain, I hope you guys have your rain gear. Back to you guys at the desk.
A true freshman has been showing out during spring ball.
And a new Pac-12 Athlete of the Week. coming up next.
Days, months,
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
years,
I'd like to give you this.
a lifetime can rush by without realizing what we're missing. We lose some of the best moments, some that may never repeat,
Come on.
or detach from people around us. Our loved ones grow used to this pattern, but it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. It's never too late to live a full life again. Hear how many of us Vietnam veterans have managed our mental health and reconnected with our families. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Incoming freshman Frank Cusano has been turning heads at spring camp. In the past 2 scrimmages, the linebacker from Granite Bay, California, caught an interception, tallied a sack, had 2 tackles for loss, and had a big stop on the 4th down. Coach Dickert says he is impressed with Cusano's ability to process the defense. Frank's dad, Dave Cusano, says he is loving his time in Pullman so far.
You know, Frankie loves being there. I mean, he literally loves being in Pullman, and he's thriving there. And so I figured he would do well.
Well, make sure to come out this weekend and support the Cougs. The Crimson and Gray game will be played this Saturday at Giesa Field. Game time is scheduled for 3 p.m. and will be televised by the Pac-12 Network. Before the game, there will be a kid clinic at 1 p.m. on Rogers Field. The clinic is free for sign-up and is for kindergarten through 5th grade children. WSU football has added a home and away series against the University of Virginia. The first game will be in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2025, and the next will be here in Pullman in 2031. This will be the first time that the teams have ever met. WSU hurdler John Paredes has been named Pac-12 Men's Track Athlete of the Week. He achieved this honor after winning the men's 110-meter hurdles for the 2nd time in a row. This past weekend, he broke the record for fastest time in the Pac-12 this season with a time of 13.42, and he tied for 9th best time in all of Division I. Paredes is currently ranked number 3 in the NCAA West region. The track and field team will finish their regular season meet this weekend against Oregon State and before going on to the Pac-12 championships.
And coming up, we will be talking about today's national holiday. Any guesses on what that?
It's okay to be scared.
Hmm?
You don't have to be so strong.
Strength is not optional. This is my mother, my purpose. Real muscle is lifting her spirits between bedpans and bad news from doctors that doubt her strength. Strength is buried in bills, managing meds, and swallowing those moments of, Mom, it's me, your daughter. Remember? My strength is super, but I'm still human, right?
Look who's here. There she is. Thanks for your patience.
How you feel?
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community, or call 1-877-333-5885.
It's National Bucket List Day. What are some of your guys' favorite goals?
Well, I want to go to the Great Wall of China.
I've always wanted to go snorkeling.
Traveling across the world.
Well,
just flying a plane.
yeah. Well, thank you.